Hi guys, as I promised yesterday, this video is the second part of my LEGO 2021 setlist review. If you haven't seen the first part where I talk about all the Harry Potter sets, then that video will be linked down in the description below. I actually did want to comment on that video though. In that video, I criticized LEGO for making a herbology and potions classroom for reasons like whether we have a potions classroom or the minifigures it comes with, etc. However, I discovered that each set was made because all of the classes has a head for one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. So, for example, Flitwick is for Ravenclaw, Professor McGonagall is for Gryffindor, Snape is for Slytherin, and Professor Sprout is for Hufflepuff. So, those are all the 4, not founders, I was about to say founders, but the 4 heads of the houses, and that's why LEGO did that. So, yeah, I take back all my criticism because LEGO could have planned better, but the decision overall makes sense. In other news, YouTube has told me that only about 20% of you guys are actually subscribed, so I need you guys to go down below and smash that like button. And ring the bell as well. And also, if you want to, drop a like on this video. I think today's like goal, something reasonable like 10 likes. But with all that out of the way, welcome to SB Studs. So, the majority of other YouTubers have showed displeasure towards the Star Wars 2021 set list, and you can tell why. First of all, some of the sets are too cheap. I know that people have been complaining about, oh, Lego's expensive, Lego's overpriced. And Lego's an expensive product, and people have been complaining that it's been getting too expensive. But some of the sets are just too cheap to be true. Like, you know the saying, if it's too good to be true, it's not? Then, basically that kind of applies with Lego. If Lego is going to sacrifice, not turning as much profit, they're going to sacrifice quality. Now, there could be some other factors of why maybe they're lowering price, but that's probably the most reasonable explanation, pretty much. Second of all, most of these sets are original trilogy. I know that everyone loves the original trilogy. Oh, the original trilogy is great and all, but honestly, the Clone Wars has picked up in popularity by a lot since Season 7 came out, and The Mandalorian, which we haven't got many sets of at all, is also insanely popular, and LEGO's kind of treated it as a second-class citizen, because it's not like a huge TV show, animated TV show. It's not a movie. It kind of comes in this like sort of small weird bubble, where it's not big huge blockbuster, but it's not like unpopular either. Like I think that if LEGO's going to do more Rebels sets, which I actually doubt it because they did the final season a couple of months ago or something. I think anyway, I'm not sure if I'm watching old videos, but I would rather get more Mandalorian sets, honestly. But anyway, just an example of why people might be upset about stuff. The free microfighters are a bit underwhelming. You've got a Millennium Falcon, which we've gotten twice before. You've also got a Tauntaun versus AT-AT dual set, and then a to-be-attributed microfighter. I'm not too excited for the Millennium Falcon personally, but it's rumored to come with a Han Solo in a brown jacket, so it could either be from Solo, Empire Strikes Back, or The Force Awakens. I didn't get any of the Solo sets, but I love the movie. So I really hope that Han Solo is in this sort of movie's appearance with his brown jacket and his black pants. The Tauntaun and AT-AT set is a bit meh for me, since there's nowhere that the Tauntaun won't be brick built, and I just really want the mold that we got from the Assault and Hoth set. If it came with like a Rebel Soldier or a cool Han Solo with his like goggles, and then it also came with General Veers and the AT-AT, then I might consider it. The Mystery Fighter is up for some speculation, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Razor Crest. That would be really awesome and mega cool, and on top of that, it would be a cheap way to pick up Mando. Next up, there is a Junior's Resistance X-Wing. I've been looking for a Resistance X-Wing since in many ways I like it better than the original trilogy, don't at me. But I don't think I'll buy it if it's an awful build, which it could end up being. Most Junior sets are awful builds. The original X-Wing Junior set was awful. The only thing that saved it was the minifigures, because minifigures were pretty cool. But that cockpit piece, I just threw up a little bit just thinking about it. But anyway, if it's just really awful, I won't pick it up. But if it comes with great minifigures and like a pretty okay build, then sure, go for it. Next up, there are 4 normal playsets. One is unknown, but it is a Mandalorian set. I'm betting that the set's going to be based off Season 2, not Season 1. If you want to see what sets I think will be coming from Season 2, then you can watch my video down below in the description about the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer and what sets I think will be coming from it. The other 3 are in debate amongst the LEGO community on their validity and also just the quality that they think they'll be getting. They are the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, and the Imperial Shuttle. As I said, these are all original trilogy, and people were definitely disappointed at LEGO that they didn't, represent any of the other trilogies or the TV shows or anything else like that. And also, all these sets are quite low in price. The TIE Fighter is €40, which is crazy. The X-Men is €50, which is just a bit cheaper, but it's still pretty cheap for an X-Wing. And the Imperial Shuttle is going to be €80. These are quite cheap prices by LEGO standards. Well, this could be a reaction by LEGO, as I said, because there was a lot of fear-mongering that LEGO would have huge price hike in 2021, mostly because of the Grand Piano, which was insanely overpriced. I'd highly doubt that LEGO is actually going to do that. LEGO's going stronger than ever, and it ain't slowing down. I'm betting that these ships are either going to lose detail, size, or both. The Imperial Shuttle isn't nearly as cheap as the others, so I do hope that it won't be as much of a downgrade as the others in quality. I also hope that LEGO includes some Endor troopers like they did in the last smaller scale Imperial Shuttle, since Endor is really underrepresented in LEGO. So despite LEGO doing tons of original trilogy stuff, they're like, you know what, episode 6 done. No, don't want to talk about it. No. We did get the duel on the Death Star, or whatever it's called, in 2020, and that came with, pretty good minifigures, mostly. Luke Skywalker needs an upgrade. Yeah. But, yeah, I just think that Episode 6 needs to be represented a bit more. Next up, we have 2 busts, Darth Vader and a Scout Trooper. People like M&R Productions have showed disappointment at the Darth Vader, but since we got him really recently, that bust was a Tuck exclusive to America, however. So I think it's fair that the rest of the world has their chance to pick up that cool bust, and America just has to suck it up, I think. The Scout Trooper will be really awesome. Scout Trooper and Scarif Trooper are my favorite Imperial troopers, or soldiers, I guess, so I'm really excited for that bust. I was really impressed by, I don't think it's even new, it was 2018 when they released the latest Scout Trooper thing. I was blown away. Oh my god, that looks so good. But yeah, that's just looks awesome. Next up, there are 2 buildable figures, a probe droid and an unnamed one. I like the probe droid, but I don't plan on buying this one. The pictures haven't come out yet, so maybe I will, but I'm doubting it. By the way, if you don't know, these buildable figures are kind of like the Yoda figure or the child figure, from The Mandalorian. So they'll be kind of like that, and they normally come with a plaque, but they're not considered UCS sets necessarily. The unnamed figure I'm really hoping is a battle droid. Potter Minifig Pals said it would be awesome if it was a cool battle droid, and the plaque said Roger, Roger. And it was so smart and funny that I actually laughed at it. And I don't laugh at YouTube videos normally unless it's hilarious. Battle droids are also quite skinny, however, and LEGO does have sort of a strength policy. They always make sure that you can, fly it around and stuff. They don't build, flimsy and stuff. Normal mock builders, they'll build flimsy. LEGO doesn't build flimsy, so I'm not sure how they'll be able to make it stable necessarily. Finally, there's the UCS set, which I'm 99.99999999999999999 percent sure there will be a UCS Republic gunship. I was considering getting it, and I probably will, but I swear if there is no Phase 2 Cody in that set, bad set. Bad set. Bad Lego company, bad set. Bad set, bad set. We've been asking for a Phase 2 Cody forever, and Rex is like also really expensive, so if they put in like Phase 2 Rex, that would also be awesome, but bad set if it doesn't include a Phase 2 Cody. Ugh. Sorry, I just got really mad at that. Anyway, now you might have noticed that there are no battle packs listed here. There are two likely possibilities. One, there is an unknown set. I'll just quickly show a picture of the sort of set list, and you can see that there's a TVA up the top. It's a bit weird though, so I'm wondering if this is false, however, because the number is radically different from all the other numbers. All the other numbers are in like the 75,000s, but this one's in the 30,000s. I'm not sure if that's a purposeful thing or if Lego's got like this weird thing going on, but yeah. I'm starting to wonder if that's what's happening. Maybe they're being secretive about it. But what I think is the most likely thing is that Lego will skip the battle packs probably this year, maybe for only half this year. They'll bring it back in second semester, I guess, second half of the year, whatever. And they will do a Star Wars minifigure collector's series. The reason I say this is because Lego, Disney, and Hasbro renegotiated their deal surrounding Star Wars merchandise. The reason this is important is that Hasbro was stopping Lego from making a minifigure series on Star Wars, since they had the exclusive rights to produce Star Wars action figures. And they kind of see minifigures as action figures, even though it's kind of dumb. And Lego actually, I assume accidentally, broke this rule once when they tried to make minifigure magnets, and that backfired on them, so they stopped that. But yeah, they go into trouble sometimes around this. But however, that deal has now been renegotiated. And it would seem obvious that Lego would do a CMF series, since tons of people have been making custom CMF series, wanting a CMF series, wanting cooler minifigures. This would be a time for Lego to like just get all these minifigures done, because since the Lego group is such a diverse group and people are like in their little cliques, like if you went back like 2 years, or like 1 or 2 years, if you were like an M&R Productions fan, you wanted a 5FS battle pack. If you were someone else's fan, you wanted a 212 pack, you wanted a Wolf pack battle pack, you wanted a Hoth Troopers battle pack, an Endor Troopers battle pack, a Kashyyyk Troopers battle pack. Just tons of battle packs that would be really awesome. And that CMF series would be the perfect excuse by Lego to just say, hey, we're going to solve all your problems, we're just going to pump out all these minifigures that you guys wanted, just so that we can just get all these minifigures out of the way, and then we can do the more creative battle packs. So I think that that's actually really likely, because just the fact that Lego can get that all out of the way in 1 year. And that they can pretty much satisfy everyone, because in Australia, the minifigures are normally around $5, $5.50. So, and if you bought 4 minifigures, it would actually be cheaper than what you could get it just by buying a set. Admittedly, you'd skip out on like the small build, but apart from like some of them, like the Swamp Speeder and the Kashyyyk Troopers was pretty good. But apart from that, like none of the sets are that good. They're just small, crappy side builds. So I think that that's extremely likely, and that's my review for the 2021 set list. So yeah, guys, that's the end of my review. Comment down below your thoughts, opinions, queries, and anything else in the comment section below. I'm responding to all comments, so feel free to comment. I am running a mock competition, so you guys, if you want to join, then there's a link in the description for the competition. Also, I have an Instagram, so you guys should follow me at SB_studs. Instagram is another good way to ask me any questions. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!